This crisis has been nearly a decade in the making. The homeless encampment starting to take shape back in 2015. That's when the Long Island Bridge was demolished and then the shelter on that island was closed. 5 Investigates began covering the area soon after when it was known as Methadone Mile. The opioid epidemic was raging then. Substance abuse users were everywhere. Our cameras capturing that desperate situation. And over the years, the crowds got bigger. By 2019, we saw drug use and dealing, and it was done out in the open. Then came the tents, sprawling for blocks, utter despair. And just last October, 5 Investigates chronicling it all and how past efforts by city leaders to control the crisis had seemingly failed.
And that does bring us to today and the question of what happens now. 5 Investigates' Karen Anderson is digging deeper, getting an exclusive look at what may be the best hope to end the cycle of drug use and homelessness in that area. She's here now with a story you're going to see only here on 5. Karen.
And Maria, we're talking about a new community designed to end the cycle of homelessness and addiction. There are 10 people living there right now, ranging in age from 25 to around 50, living in individual warm homes in a supported setting. And today we got a tour with a woman who helped create it.
So one of our first residents here has been gracious enough to allow us to give her a tour of her cottage. And so as you can see, she has really personalized this.
Makeup, clothes, and all kinds of personal items belonging to a woman who had been living in a tent at Masson Cass, now set up in her own heated cottage, one of 10 up and running on the grounds of the Shattuck Hospital in Jamaica Plain.
This resident has set up his cottage a little bit differently. So a few less personal items.
It's a first of its kind community in Massachusetts, created by the state, city, and a Commonwealth Care Alliance to help people who had been living in these encampments. Called low threshold housing, residents are allowed to stay even if they relapse. They can only use in their own cottages, and the care team performs regular checks to make sure they're safe. The idea is to meet people where they are.
We base this on a harm reduction approach, and so as we said, everybody is at a different point in their recovery, and so we want to, if people are going to be using, we want them to be using safely.
This is step one. Here is step one.
Commonwealth Care Alliance CEO Chris Palmieri says they expect residents to live here for 60 to 90 days, with the goal of being ready to then move into permanent housing.
Housing is a basic fundamental human need, and to not have housing, you can't really think about the other challenges going on in your life. So here's an opportunity for individuals to not worry about if they're going to have a warm place to sleep that they can call their own.
In here, we're going to come into the community room.
Residents can meet with recovery coaches, nurses, and a psychiatrist in this community room. They also have access to primary care doctors and housing navigators.
Our recovery coaches will be working with them around what kind of groups do you want us to offer.
The first resident moved in 2 weeks ago and is already making plans for the next step. Gratifying for everyone who's been part of creating this.
Building this solution, and hopefully we can continue to build more of these communities for folks that are in need. So I hope to be a part of this for a long time.
And the residents are working to make their own rules for their community, but 2 rules they can't change. There is round-the-clock security and no visitors are allowed. In the newsroom, Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.